Because I've had SoundCloud for years, and then I pretty much was only getting like 7 listens, which was just, 3 of the boys. But yeah, you guys made it like pretty simple, to be honest. One of my first tracks got played at a main stage festival, which is sick. It's a scary step, but fuck, like at the end of the day, how much do you want it?
What was the main things that you were struggling with and like the reason why you joined in the first place?
Guess I was struggling with like speed of making tracks. I'd get stuck on a lot of things and then I just end up making a new track and not really getting anywhere with it. I guess just didn't know how the fuck to get it out. Like I didn't know where the next step was to actually start getting the ball rolling. Like I've been making music for 6 or 7 years, but it was just like, what's the next step? And then you guys kind of just tailored that for me, really.
Was the tailored approach one of the main reasons that you joined?
Pretty much. I just needed to know which way to go with it, and you guys just kind of made it easy, really.
And because we did the full 12 months, so we did each semester looking at sound design first, getting really good there, and then the mixing, mastering, speed, quality, then, building the brand, the marketing, content, emblems, logos, all that kind of good stuff. Let's go in between each semester just to hear your thoughts. Like, let's say we're looking at the first semester on sound design. What was the biggest thing that you got out of that first semester?
Semester 1 was good because it's like, I'd still, like, don't get me wrong, I knew how to sound design and do a few different things, but it was good to just like go and like kind of test the skills in a way. So it'd be like looking at other tracks, obviously, and, recreating or doing whatever. And then that kind of just got me just like tightened a little bit more skilled or tightened the skills, and then also broadened a few things that I hadn't tried before, which was cool.
And what about the second semester? What was the biggest thing you got out of that one?
I was overdoing things. So I was like over processing things and whatever. And yeah, it was just nice to, be able to go over a track each week and just get told, all right, like, I'd be like, you're doing this right, but then this just needs a little bit of help, or this needs a little bit of work. And yeah, after that, it was kind of just started smoothing things out, making things a bit easier. And then I could start having more fun again with it because I felt like I was just in a loop for a while. And then, yeah, it just started becoming a bit more fun.
What about the speed as well? Did the speed improve in that semester?
Yeah, 100%. Because, yeah, like obviously there's like a timeline with it, and so we have to, and it kind of just made me push. And yeah, just ended up, once I started pushing, and it just started kind of flowing as well.
Most of us are ADHD as fuck, so having someone to, give you deadlines, keep you accountable, and pushing you every week is what's really going to help most of us. Because I don't know about you, but me personally, back in high school, I would leave every single thing to the very last.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 11 o'clock at night the day before.
Just cramming, and somehow we still make it happen. But I think that's the ADHD power that we have, the superpower.
Oh, yeah.
Then coming to the third semester, what was the biggest thing that you got out of that?
So much, to be honest. As I said, I didn't really have any direction with that. So being able to like start to plan out how I'm going to release tracks, how I'm like promoting it on, because I didn't have Instagram or anything like that, how I'm promoting it, how I'm doing the videos, how we're starting to get like listens, likes, all of it. Just having a whole plan has been, epic.
We did the full brand launch, like logos, emblems, artwork, visuals.
Yeah.
The content strategy preferences aligning with, what you want to do. So not doing any cream stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like giving you that confidence. So what was like the biggest hurdle that you had before getting into all that? Was it more so like building the brand and launching it, or was it more the content stuff?
Probably the content stuff. I'm trash at content. I thought I'd never be able to do it, but yeah, you guys made it like pretty simple, to be honest.
Most people we speak to have never posted content before in their life. Posted on their personal
Yeah, I did. That's another thing. I didn't like posting on my personal, let alone fucking making videos daily. So that's good.
And what was, I think, the biggest win that you got out of it so far is that you've been getting, you saw like your first time of your music being...
Oh yeah, one of my first tracks got played at a main stage festival, which is sick. And now I'm getting loads of downloads, and about to release another track on Apple Music and Spotify and stuff, which I thought I'd never do, which is cool.
Because you'd never released music before, hey?
Nah.
But now, like, you're putting out tracks, so yeah. It's always a big jump, like going from having no brand, never launching, never releasing anything, never posting content to all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Those things at once. So yeah, it's definitely like, it's a good full circle moment when everything comes together.
Because I've had SoundCloud for years, and then I pretty much was only getting like 7 listens, which was just, 3 of the boys listening to the tracks for years and years. And then I think I've been putting tracks out for the last month or so, and I'm getting like, yeah, anywhere between 700 to 1,000 plays in 7 days, which is
Awesome.
fucking wild.
So going back to the very beginning, like if you hadn't taken that leap of faith and actually joined us 12 months ago,
I'd still be doing the same thing. I'd still just be making songs for me and the boys, really.
do you think you ever would have actually launched the project, or do you think you might have delayed it a little bit more?
No, I think, I don't know. I think I'd still be stuck in the same rut, really.
Because what a lot of people do is that they do eventually launch on their own, but they might delay it for a lot longer than they needed to because they're like trying to make everything perfect.
Yeah.
And then the surprise, it's another 2 years later and
Yeah.
time's kind of running out of there at that point when they're like almost hitting their 40s, you know?
That's been the problem. I think it was just being a perfectionist when it's just like, you just got to get it out there.
If anybody was watching this video and was contemplating joining Industry Set, but were on the fence about joining, what would you say to them based on your experience?
Just do it. Do you want it? Like, do you want to do it? Like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. But for me, like, it's a scary step, but fuck, like, at the end of the day, how much do you want it?
What kind of like pushed you to actually like do the commitment? Because there's one side of actually saying like, I'm going to do it, but what kind of like got you over the fence in terms of actually going all in?
One of those things I always just think like at the end of, like, I don't know, it sounds a bit weird, but like at the end of life, like, I don't want to be regretting not actually giving it a crack. How much, like, I love music. Music's like my fucking everything. And even if I don't make it or, you know, go huge with it, at least I gave it a crack.